Well, think about it this way. Here's a good visual. When's the last time you've been to Home Depot and gone down the aisle where the screws are?
I have no idea.
So I was there about 2 months ago because I was working on some stuff for the side of the house. I was redoing the side of the house, putting new steps in, like the old wooden steps, like going down from the side of the house into the driveway were rotting. So I'm like, I need to replace all of that. And you go into that aisle looking for screws, and it's like, obviously people who are craftspeople, like they know this, but to the layperson, it's like, yeah, there's a ton of different screws. There's
Right.
drywall screws. There's interior screws. There's exterior screws. There's this length. There's this length. This at length. There's different bits. All of these different things. So yeah, like you need the right screw for the right job. Like if
That's right.
I'm if I am if I'm putting drywall up in the house, I'm not going to go get just the wrong screw. I'm going to go get drywall screws. Like, now, granted, I'll caveat this with how much of that is just branding to sell something, but I'm going to go with
Well, yeah.
that there is a level of that. But that being said, there's different screws for different purposes. And it's amazing that, like, if you're not in that every day and you go down that aisle, it can be a bit intimidating. It's like, Jesus, what screw do I need? I'm just putting down some simple steps here.
No, it's a great example, especially in the services realm, right? Because in the services realm, if every screw is the same, then you're not going to be creating very valuable things.
Hmm.
And it's it's funny you bring this up because I was thinking about this the other day. So I want to convince myself that I can be a guitar player, and I'm following a couple guitar gurus on YouTube, and it is so incredibly complicated. Like the different kinds of guitars, the different strings, the different pickups, the different amps, the different all these different things that have an impact on how you play in your style. If you were to go and hire a teacher and then they're like this is the one, and we use it for everything, like you're never going to become elite. Okay, maybe you may be able to pick out a few chords, but you're never going to like truly be an elite player. And I think about that a lot in how we think about services. So yeah, there's lots of agencies like this is the model. This is the model for everything. You know, Google Tag Manager, GA4, blah, blah, that's the model for everything. How elite are you going to get if that is all that you're able to consider in an ecosystem that is incredibly complex? To your point that, if you're going down the Home Depot aisle looking at screws, and it's like, not only is it going to impact your ability to be elite from a pure architecture perspective, using the wrong components, very likely to build something that isn't sustainable, right? It
Yeah.
may go up, but because you used the wrong pieces and you weren't advised correctly because, everything is just the same, then it's going to come crumbling down. And again, we're kind of dancing around this thing of tools, not tools. It's the order that you put them in, because if you put the tools first, if you put the screw first, if you put the guitar first, you're never gonna make the right decision for the long term of what you're trying to achieve. The best people in our industry that are making things that make a difference and that matter put those things later. They understand the problem, they understand the goal of what they're trying to do, and then they use their expertise to say, okay, you need this thing and this thing and this thing. You put them together, and then it works.